Oh shit. That's a lot of oil, boys. I'm just taking a second out of today's video to remind you guys that you do have a chance to win a full set of Injector Dynamics ID 1050Xs for your K, B, or D series Honda builds. All you have to do to have a chance to win is head down to the link in the description down below. It'll take you to my merch website. Purchasing a sticker is 1 entry, purchasing a t-shirt is 4 entries, and purchasing a hoodie is 8 entries to win these injectors. From there, all you have to do is send me a DM on Instagram or send me an email with your name, phone number, the items that you purchased, and when you purchased them. This is my favorite merch design I've ever done by far. I think you guys are gonna really enjoy it. Thank you for your time, and good luck to those of you that choose to enter this giveaway. Back to the video. Hello everyone, and welcome back to another video. Today is probably the most exciting video that I'm bringing you guys in a long time. Today we are tuning the Civic with its new big turbo kit. Now if you saw in the last video, I still was running into some problems hitting boost. I figured out the solution to all of those problems. Today we're gonna resolve those problems, and we are going to tune it like for real, hit some actual boost. Now the thing is, with step 1, my ECU was not prepared properly for an electronic boost controller. Totally my fault. I just completely overlooked an entire step. I didn't realize that I needed to solder in components to be able to run an electronic boost controller. I thought that I only needed PWM or pulse width modulation components if I wanted to run boost by gear, but I was wrong, and so I had to get the components. Ouch, bonk. So today, step 1 is gonna be removing the ECU, which I've pretty much already done, and soldering in the pulse width modulation components. Now I have some experience with soldering boards. I made an entire video on installing my Honda S300, so I installed that myself, desoldered the board, soldered that in. Turned out great. It's been functioning awesome ever since. And I also converted this ECU, it's a P75 ECU, non-VTEC capable ECU. I made it capable of VTEC by soldering in certain components that allow for the use of VTEC. Anyway, today we're soldering in the PWM components, and then we will go from there. All right, time to fire it up. This car is not about to like what I'm gonna do right now because I have to just start it very momentarily and pull it into the garage so we can do the rest of the things we need to do before tuning. Oh no. Oh duh, I didn't plug in the ECU. Attempt number 2. All right, I gotta get this car in the garage quick, because Eduardo is coming here first to tune cold starts. So I gotta keep this engine cold because it runs, watch. If I take my foot off the gas, watch what happens. Instantly dies. So Eduardo's gonna tune cold starts first, so we gotta get this thing in the garage quick. What I'm about to show you guys is legitimately a big bummer, but we have a solution. The other day, I took the car out to film some rollers, and my freaking wastegate dump tube cracked at the weld. And you know what? This is the only weld on this entire setup that I didn't do myself. That one. And it cracked. Like, it's about to break off. So that really sucks, but thankfully Eduardo has a welder. So the whole plan for today, now that the ECU is figured out, is hook up the electronic boost controller vacuum lines, tune cold starts, tune for power, fix the wastegate dump tube, and film some dope rollers. That's the whole plan for today. I'm gonna get started on hooking up the boost controller vacuum lines, and then Eduardo will be here shortly to tune the cold start. And here's the last thing I gotta do. Hook this up. Toss a little zip tie on here, and we are set. I'm gonna go ahead and toss in some new spark plugs before Eduardo gets here too, just for good measure. You know, fresh tune, fresh plugs, it kind of just makes sense. BKR7E is 2 steps colder for a B-series motor. NGK V-Power copper plugs. I'm gonna gap them to about 020. I'll go with 022. Now here's probably the coolest part of this video so far. I've had one major issue with this car when trying to get into boost. As soon as I get into boost or under load or to a certain RPM, the engine breaks up. Well, one of you guys actually from the last video figured out what the problem is, and we're gonna fix that right now. I mentioned that my speed sensor does not work. The speedometer constantly reads 0 miles per hour. I have 2 steps set up to engage if the car is going under 6 miles per hour. So if the car always thinks it's going under 6 miles per hour, it's gonna engage 2-step at whatever RPM it's set to. So when the car's been breaking up, that's not the car breaking up, that's the car engaging 2-step while driving. So I've been engaging 2-step while driving down the highway and shit, which is kinda cool, but not very practical. So I'm gonna throw my old speed sensor from my LS Trans into this car. I think it'll work. If it does, awesome. If it doesn't, whatever. We're gonna give it a shot. Also, I have like hella oil leaks, a lot of blow-by. So like these rings are probably shot. Just a heads up. We're gonna be smoking a lot.
Yeah, like last time?
Yeah.
You won't be fast again.
Yeah.
Fast.
Eduardo and his boys are here. Eduardo just played with the cold start a little bit. We're not sure if it's perfect because the engine started to warm up and he may have run out of time for tuning it. Eduardo and I are about to head out. We're following his boys, Liam and
Braden.
Liam and Braden. Following Liam and Braden. We're gonna head out. We're just going very light here. We're just tuning like part throttle, cruising, stuff like that. And then once we get up by Eduardo, we'll do some actual like street tuning and pulls and see what we can do. Shout out to Eduardo's uncle for repairing my Wastegate dump tube. We're gonna go tune now. We're gonna actually hit some boosts, probably shoot some flames. I'm excited. I'm very excited. All right, boys, first pull. We're tuning. We're out here. Let's do it. Fourth, do you think? It was good.
Let's try third, actually. Third. Manifold and like this wastegate dump and the way that the exhaust is routed, it sounds so deep and so smooth. Yeah, I'm so stoked on that. All right, thoughts? Pulling good for only 8 pounds boost.
Yeah.
Pulling real good for only 8 pounds.
Yeah, and it doesn't seem to be smoking nearly as bad, which is cool. Maybe it's not rings, or maybe it is and we're just got heat in it now. I have no idea. Yeah, that was rowdy, dude. That was fun. Damn. All right, just fourth.
That's 10 pounds.
Yeah, that felt like more. Dude, that's good. That feels good. That sounds good too. Damn. We're gonna mess around with the tune a little bit more, and then we'll get back to you guys. pretty rowdy. Those are some big flames. That one was big. That was a good one. That was like two like good flames.
Holy shit.
Yeah, dude, that's the fastest I've gone in a long time. That was terrifying. My heart is racing right now, dude. That shit was fast. Yeah, this thing rips. That's gotta be like mid 300s.
Oh yeah, 370 for sure.
You think so?
Yeah.
So this is right now making like basically as much as my LSV Tech motor was making. Yeah, dude, that shit's crazy, bro.
It sounded fucking, dude.
It
from
sounds
far away. It is terrifying.
What do you think?
It's so smooth. That's what I like about it. It's just so smooth.
Yeah.
It's so smooth and it doesn't die out on top end. Because that's what happens a lot with booster cars. With the specific turbo setup, they die out on top end. Like my car, it holds up, but it's just really laggy. Meanwhile, this one's in the mid-range where it holds up really good and it spools up fast enough.
Yeah.
So that's what I like about it.
I completely agree. I completely agree. I love how it feels. It's such a cool turbo setup. Dude, this guy doesn't want it. This Type R doesn't want it. Okay, I'm on the side of the highway. I'm pretty sure I just blew the motor. The Type R wanted it, and so I gave it to him. But I blew the motor, I'm pretty sure. Oh shit. All right, let's go. Let's hop out and see what's going on in the engine bay. Jesus Christ. Oh shit. That's a lot of oil, boys.